You're dying? Why are you dying? Please tell me more. I want to know more about why you're dying. You have a Spanish quiz in several hours. You have a test soon. I got a test like after I do the stream, after the stream's over. So I really should get a run going. And then do the test. I'm sure it's not gonna be that bad. Like, Spanish as a subject is, like, kind of easy. Dude, what's with these crits? Oh my god. Because there are terms in Spanish that are very similar to English. If you recognize, like, some of the syllables, I guess you call them, in the words, then you should be able to recognize what the word is. Because, like, sometimes, like, some of the words do look very similar to what they are in English. Like, Fantastico, you'll automatically recognize that it means fantastic. Sabado, you can kind of recognize that means Saturday. So as long as you like recognize those terms, then it's you know what they mean. Like, what's your quiz about? Is it about like making sentences in Spanish? That's what most of my quizzes were when I took Spanish class in high school. I had to make up sentences in Spanish, which was sometimes hard to do because I have a hard time maintaining a conversation in Spanish. Oh, you have an essay to write in Spanish? Oh my goodness, those are hard. I remember back when I took Chinese class, I had to write an essay in Chinese, and that was a huge pain in the butt. I actually recently completed Pokemon Sword. Most of the game was pretty bland, but then it got really amazing towards the end. Like, everything was so straightforward. They tell you exactly where to go, and they don't even let you explore places except for the wild area. But other than that, it's super linear. It's probably like the most linear Pokemon game I've ever played. Like, they tell you step by step where to go. There's no way you can get lost. If you get lost, then there's probably something wrong with the player. Gen 8 was and it kind of sucks because I had somewhat high expectations for it. The balance between giving old and new players a good time. Yeah, I believe that too. Because like every other Pokemon game, they do tell you where to go, but then you're also free to kind of go out of your way to do other things too. Sometimes in Pokemon games, you're given the option to explore the next area before completing the main objective of the current area that you're in, if you want to be as overleveled as you want. And Sword and Shield doesn't give you that option, unfortunately. Like, they actually block your path when you go to a new city until you complete either every objective that you could do, or get the gym badge of the current city that you're in. I mean, which is fine, but I just wish that the game allowed the player for more freedom. In the older games, when you get to a certain point of the game, it becomes very non-linear to a point where you can even do gyms out of order if you really wanted to. And then like Persona, like what kind of difficulty curve does Persona have? Also, what? Dude, hello? Oh, there's no glitches. This is called glitchless. RNG manipulation is not a glitch. In Sword and Shield, the difficulty curves were really weird. Some points in the game you were over leveled, sometimes you were about where the game wants you to be in levels, and then sometimes you're under leveled. Like when I got my 8th badge and I was on my way to the final area, the trainers were like 10 levels under the level that I'm at, which was really weird. I don't know why they did that. And then it was like that for a while, and then when I actually got to the champion, I'm like super underleveled for the champion for some reason. It's like, okay, time to train. Safe to easy to normal to hard to risky. And like I feel like the newer Pokemon games just get easier and easier, and there's not really too much challenges in the newer Pokemon games. Pokemon Let's Go, Eevee and Pikachu had really weird difficulty curves. Like the whole middle part of the game, like the middle segment of the game was hard, but then everything else was easy. Like even the Pokemon League didn't stand much of a chance to me. and the Pokemon League's supposed to be, like, difficult. When I played Gen 5, it started out difficult, but then just gets gradually easier. But then Gen 4 is just a challenge all around. Safest Sword and Shield, X and Y, and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are easier. Easy is higher than safe in difficulty. I guess there is a difference between safe and easy. Normal is red and blue, hard is black and white. I wouldn't say black and white is that hard. My Pokemon Dream Team? Oh, that's a hard question. Mudkip as my starter for sure, because Mudkip is my favorite starter Pokemon. Well, maybe Skarmory could be a part of the team. I really like Skarmory. Although that's actually hard to say now that Corviknight exists, because Corviknight is freaking busted as heck. Maybe get an Eevee in there, but what Eevee type is a hard question. Because if I say Vaporeon, which I like Vaporeon a lot. If I say Vaporeon, that would be out of the question because I just said that Mudkip would be my starter Pokemon. In that case, probably Espeon. Espeon's my second favorite Eevee. Now I just need I need to think of 3 more off the top of my head. But it's hard. There's so many Pokemon out there. Typically in Pokemon, I like to have a water and a flying type because, well, at least in the older games like this, you needed a water Pokemon to surf, and you needed a flying Pokemon to fly. So, my team in Pokemon games usually consists of at least one flying and water type. I like Shinx. Shinx is a cute Pokemon in Gen 4. Wait, I forgot the instant text! No! A Fairy Psychic team? I see. See, I like to use one type per team. Or one type per Pokemon. Did y'all hear that, like, sound glitch? That's so weird. Alright, I guess it's worth getting instant text after Misty in this case. Fairy is a pretty hard one because I skipped Gen 6 and 7 when I started playing Sword and Shield. I've never played X and Y, and I've never played Sun and Moon. So it's hard to say which fairy Pokemon I would like to have. Although there is one fairy Pokemon that I am currently using in Sword. At least on my practice file, not on my main LP file. And that is, Milcery? Come on! Oh no. Just why? She used X Defend, which meant that I had to do a 4-turn Thrash to have that fight. Or I had to hope for a 4-turn Thrash. She Bubble Beamed, Speedfall, which meant that she had an opportunity to kill me right there. It's so unlucky. Alright, back on the subject. I would probably have a fire type in my team, but which fire type is kinda hard? Let's see, I like Houndour. Houndour is a cool one. Alright, yeah, we're going with it. Houndour. Alright, now we need 6 Pokemon. Actually, I'm gonna replace Houndour. I'm gonna replace Houndour with Chandelure. Chandelure's cool. A Dragonite type of guy? I don't know. I mean, I like Dragonite, but I don't know. There's plenty of other dragons out there. Eevee, Primarina, Hatterene, Latias, Alcremie, and Zoroark. Oh no. No, that's bad. Come on! That's so stupid. What do you do there? There was nothing I could have done. There was no way I would have known he would have used Bide. And when he used Bide, I'm already going faster than this, so I've already done damage to it. And then, like, I just had no choice but to just go with it. That feel when you drop your controller, and also that feel when you lose time because you drop your controller and you can't pick it up fast enough to advance your attacks. It has to be IGT. Fuck. Yes. Awesome. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna continue. Okay, I got 2 horn attacks. I gotta use Leer, horn attack, and tackle. Fuck. Dude, 2 crits? Oh man. No. Okay, okay, okay. Yes. Okay. Hello, Cassie. How are you doing today? Yes! So good. Oh man, this gold split's Omega. This is like super Omega gold. I'm not even gonna. This is gonna be so hard to beat. Me getting world record in this? Lol. Be cursed with me! Oh no. What? What? Oh. That's so dumb. I woke up really late for some reason. I actually don't know why. I'm not even that tired, and yet I woke up pretty late. At least late compared to my standards of what's considered late in the morning. I actually woke up at 9:30, and I try not to wake up at 9:30, or at least I try not to sleep at 9:30, and yet I did this morning, even though I did not go to bed late at all. I make an effort to go to bed to wake up at 8 a.m. anywhere in the 8 a.m. mark. Fuck. Oh man, we didn't get the yellow ball. Yep. Alright, whatever, I'm not gonna reset. I'll go with this. It could be 8 AM, it could be 8:30, it could be 8:40 even. But if the clock hits 9:30, I'm up. I'm one of those people who tries not to stay up super late. I'll on average I go to bed at 12 AM, and then I try to get 8 hours of sleep every night. And somehow I've slept through more than 8 hours, which I guess is a good thing, because more sleep is usually good, but sometimes you don't want to sleep too much, otherwise it becomes a waste into your day. Or at least that's what I feel like. A lot of my friends tell me that 9:30 is like nothing, which is true to people around my age, but I don't know, my friends are crazy. That's all I gotta say about that. Dang, 1:30 for 46? That's insane. Because I feel like older people go to bed really early. Because the older people are usually at the point where if you don't get enough sleep, that could really mess up your health. To be honest, I probably should have went to bed a little bit earlier, because when I stayed up till 12:30 last night, I didn't really do much productive things. And usually if I don't really have much to do, then I just go to bed early. But this time I didn't. I just kind of wasted my time and watch random videos. Oh, I love jelly. Peanut butter jelly sandwich is the stuff. You know, when I was younger, I used to not like peanut butter. So whenever back in elementary school, when they served peanut butter jelly sandwiches for lunch, I would ask the lunch lady, do you have jelly sandwich? Because I don't like peanut butter. But then, still very early on, I kind of grew to like the peanut butter. Yeah, I typically would bring my own lunch back in school. I very rarely ate school lunch, especially in high school. In high school, man, the school lunches were garbage. There was one time when I was hanging out during lunchtime in 10th grade. I walked with my friend over to the lunch line room, to the lunch line in the cafeteria, because she didn't want to go by herself. When she got her lunch, which was a chicken sandwich, the chicken was not all the way cooked. And you could tell just by looking at the chicken that there was still some raw stuff in it. I was glad that she did not finish that sandwich. That would have been really bad for her. Wait, what? A spider web on the lettuce? The heck? In the beginning, yeah. There's a little bit less RNG past a certain point. I think when you get past Surge, that's when the game gets a little bit less luck-based, but there's still luck involved. But the early game is definitely very luck-based. And then when you get to Elite 4, heavy RNG starts coming back when you get to Agatha. You're not gonna die to Agatha towards the end, but you could lose so much time. Okay, that could have been scary. If he used tackle instead of bide, I would have died. I mean, it would save time in-game time, but or at least 5 tower would save time in-game time to use a PA corn. But the fact that you have to go way out of your way to get a PA corn makes it really not worth it. And even in 100%, there's not very many levels where a PA corn benefits that much. Because the general rule of thumb for using a PA corn in a level in 100% is that PA corn would have to save about 4 seconds or more And like in the very old route of 100%, it used to be routed that P acorn was used all 7 times, but we've routed out some levels because they didn't really save that much time. World record 90%. Damn. That means I have to come back to 90%. TP hands. Don't want to come back to 90%. If it saves 3 seconds with P acorn, then it's slower overall because it takes 3.5 seconds to put P acorn. Ooh. Oh, come on, dude. Are you kidding me? Don't do it. Don't do it. Just get in the ball. Nope, just get in the ball, please. That's such horse crap. No, it definitely wouldn't. You can't make 8-4 faster than it currently is. The cycle is very precise. Where you cannot be too fast or too slow. Oh. Dude, we both missed tackle. And then he gets a crit on me. It's so crazy. I personally think 5 tower in 100% is easier than the 5 tower in 80%. It's funny that Blue says that he's going to tell his sister to not give us a town map. But then when you actually go talk to his sister, she gives you the town map anyway. Thanks, you're a good little sister. Ignoring the older brother's rules. If you're getting to Hundo, that's great. Although if you're getting to Hundo, I should not recommend you the current route, because the current route's extremely risky. Not very beginner friendly. You have to be very confident with Worlds 6 and 7 in order to do that route. And Worlds 6 and 7 and Hundo are both have really hard levels. Wow, no poison. I'm in shock. This is the best early game I've had in a while. Well, not the best, but because I got 3 encounters and... Okay, never mind. I take it back. I take everything back. How can the game destroy me like this? Please bide, please bide, please bide, please bide, please bide, please bide, 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 bide. Oh my god. Oh, no! Don't... You can't do this to me! Oh, God. Okay, we win. Wow, that was crazy. I haven't had such a crazy Brock fight in a while. How much time? 40-ish seconds? It's quite a detour. Yes, dude, you missed. That would have been so bad if he actually hit with Rat. What do you mean if it's less of a detour? 176 is a good time for 5 tower. Yeah, it doesn't save enough time. It takes a very long time to get Nabbit. You have to consider the time it takes to get back to 1-1. The time it takes to actually catch Nabbit, which in 1-1 is about 6 seconds. And then there's a cutscene after you catch Nabbit. And then there's this whole cutscene where, you know, the game shows you that you got a P acorn in your inventory. And then there's the text box, and then there's that text box when you get an item for the first time. And then also the time that it takes to go back to World 5. We use P acorns in 100% because catching Nabbit is required for 100%, which means you may as well take advantage of the P acorns you get from catching Nabbit. Please catch. No! No! Come on! Come on! Oh, come on! Okay. Dude, that was a very long stretch of no encounters. And into a Paris, too. Oh my god. That is crazy. No, come on. Dude, are you kidding me? What the fuck? That's 3 times in a row. This is unreasonable. Fine. Okay, so I can poison sting this, Paris? I've been told. Please catch. 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 Yes! Okay, I got 3 potions left. That's actually really bad. Because I'd like to save my potions for bridge. Okay, we didn't get hit here. Okay, it's the Zubat that we're concerned about. Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Oh no, we got crit. Come on! Come on! Come on! Woohoo! do 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 do. Oh, come on. Oh, great. Woo! Woo! Oh boy. Oh, 2 tail whips, that's scary. I think this is tackle, right? I'm pretty sure. Yes. The Ekans is gonna be really scary if he uses Rat. Oh my god, again! Double Rat. Miss, too. It's insane. Can I tackle this? Oh. Okay, Zubat, don't do it, don't do it. Oh, Maka S, Maka S. Oh my god. Let's be safe about this, I think. I think that's probably the way to go. Dude, come on! Unbelievable. I can't believe it! That's so unreasonable. I hit myself 3 times in confusion. Of course! Because why would I not get poisoned on turn 1? Okay, there it is. Should be fine now. This is so unreasonable. I get poisoned in turn 1! Like, this is the 3rd fight in a row. I get turn 1 poison, and then at some point in the fight, I get crit. God. No way I'm risking that. Or at least I can't. I wouldn't have healed there, but how the heck was I gonna know that? He used String Shot right after I healed, and I actually would have lived. And then the controller just randomly decides to disconnect the D-pad. Like, every other button worked except for the D-pad. For literally no reason. Is Poison Sting range? Wait, no! Come on! Okay, that's fine. He missed Tail Whip. Okay! Just keep using Leech Life. Just keep using Leech Life. Don't— oh! Alright, Water Gun. I'll use Water Gun. Don't Speed Fall. Oh, come on! Okay, this is scary. Oh, God. What am I gonna do with 1 HP? Alright, come on, Pidgeotto. Don't do it. Don't do this to me. Head attack miss. Come on! Come on! I saw it coming. I guess I saw it coming. There was nothing I could have done about that. I mean, I guess it wouldn't have hurt too much if I healed, but I don't even know. All right, all the way. Come on, get him, Squirtle. Oh, come on, no! Don't do it! Oh my god, it's Speedfall! Okay, I'm switching out. I'm getting my accuracy back. What? You use a potion? Oh, dude, another Speedfall. Okay, GG.